So yeah, they're always going to do that type, right? Because that's the soft target. That's where terrorism comes from, right? You're like terrorizing the people. You're making the government look bad. I don't think that's going to stop. But I think they care a little more about establishing, spreading Sharia in Islamic State. And you don't get a lot of benefit if you carry out like 10 attacks in America, because then America's like, okay, we're going to get back involved in Afghanistan, right? They want to build this safe haven. They want to grow this safe haven. They want to train their new fighters. They want to expand, hopefully, into Pakistan, and people let them. So we have to look at it in the way Al-Qaeda looks at it. They're very patient. They have a long plan, right? We're a piece of the long plan, but they don't get a lot of benefit from doing X, Y, and Z. It's not saying they won't do an attack. It's just they have things that are so much more important to them. And remember, they're still getting a win. They're attacking Americans in Iraq. And their goal for the Iraq piece is they want to, even though the U.S. is saying it anyway, they want to push Americans out of Iraq. So when Al-Qaeda, which they'll say they did it, pushes Americans out of Iraq, that's another huge win. And that's the same thing that happened in Afghanistan. So one big piece of their global strategy is push Americans out. Like I told you, one is just attack the embassies. But it's like, we want you to replicate all of you Al-Qaeda allies or whomever, replicate the success we had in Afghanistan elsewhere, right? So like in Libya, in Eastern Libya, there's a head of Al-Qaeda. His name is Ashraf Sultan. He was one of our Gitmo detainees, and he was, of course, a 2012 Benghazi attacker. That's why I know this. So the Haqqanis reached out to him and had a whole discussion, and it basically was the Haqqanis saying, hey, we want to repeat the success of Afghanistan in Tripoli. And